Verbal threats to local deputies land one man behind bars. Hello, I'm Mark Archuleta with your SCV NewsBreak for Wednesday, February 29th. A 47-year-old man is behind bars after making verbal threats to police officers at both the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station and the California Highway Patrol. Vallejo Hanian came into the Sheriff's Station last Friday and made threatening remarks aimed at deputies and public officials, adding that he was going to come back with a shotgun. In the days following, detectives ascertained that Ohanian had the means to make good on his threats, including 2 guns registered in his name. He was arrested outside his Valencia home on Tuesday afternoon and is being held on $320,000 bail. Deputies confiscated a substantial amount of narcotics during a traffic stop Tuesday. Moises Marroquin was pulled over around 1 p.m. on Sand Canyon near the 14 freeway for vehicle code violations. Without a driver's license, he was detained and his vehicle searched. A narcotics drug located drugs in the passenger compartment of the vehicle. Deputies recovered a kilo of cocaine and a half kilo of methamphetamine. Marroquin was arrested for the felony possession with intent to sell and transportation of narcotics. He's in custody on a no-bail hold. Well, coming up after the break, new legislation could make the ownership of breeding big cats illegal in the United States.
This is Toyota Today. The all-new, completely redesigned Camry SE is now in the fast lane. With its paddle shifters, race-tuned suspension, and available 18-inch alloy wheels. Lease the new performance-driven Camry SE for just $229 a month, or choose low 2.9 financing for 60 months on a new Camry. See your Toyota dealer.
On Tuesday, the City Council agreed to send a letter to the County Board of Supervisors requesting that the county and city work together on plans to build a new Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station in the SCV. They're requesting the county rethink plans to build a new sheriff's station west of Interstate 5 near the 126. One suggestion includes establishing a regional station at a central location with smaller, fully functioning stations placed throughout the valley to ensure rapid call response times. An attempt to overturn the grant decisions made by the Arts Commission last month failed despite much discussion by council members. In the end, $48,000 was distributed to 8 arts groups, including the Santa Clarita Ballet and Master Chorale. The council will re-examine the judging process in the next fiscal year. And Councilmember Bob Keller won approval of his nominee to the Planning Commission. Charles Heffernan is the city engineer for the city of Palmdale and a former housing developer. He will fill the remaining term of former Commissioner Bill Kennedy through the end of July. And a handful of outstanding parent volunteers in the Newhall School District have a one-of-a-kind piece of art to hang on their walls. 10 unique awards designed by 5th grade students were given out during the 2012 Parent Summit and Volunteer Recognition Evening on Tuesday.
Schools can't operate alone, and so parents are the greatest resource actually for any school site.
More than 100 parents attended the summit at Oak Hills Elementary. They participated in several information sessions designed to answer frequently asked questions about their students' education.
We're offering a number of sessions. One is an update on Measure E. We were very fortunate to pass that bond measure in November, so we want to let people know what the project timeline will look like for those funds. We're offering 2 different workshops on helping your children with study skills and homework after school. What can you do that will help them improve their grades? We're talking about academic vocabulary, which are key words that we're teaching kids in every different grade level, things that they need to know, science terms and math terms, and things that will continue on with them as they get through school. And then we're also offering parents an opportunity to learn about what food is being served in our cafeterias and also about our physical education program, so helping their kids stay healthy and fit.
Santa Clarita's largest business-to-business industry show is happening Thursday at the Valencia Hyatt. The B2B is hosted by the Valley Industrial Association. And this year, NBA legend Earvin Magic Johnson will be the keynote speaker. Admission is $20 and tickets are available at the door or online at via.org. And now for your weather. We had a cool and mostly sunny day in Santa Clarita where the high reached into the low 60s. Clouds continue to roll in overhead and we're looking at a 20% chance of showers before 10 o'clock tonight. Thursday is going to be mostly sunny with a high near 61 and winds ranging between 25 and 30 miles per hour will blow in on Friday. Highs for your weekend will warm up into the mid to high 70s, but you can still expect breezy conditions on Saturday and Sunday. Now Stephen K. Peoples joins us with a look at entertainment.
Well, thanks, Mark. Hey, it's the first week of the month, and then that means Thursday is Art Walk Day on Main Street in Old Town Newhall. At the Out West Boutique and Cultural Center, there's also a special meet and greet with local fine artist Trey Munt, whose works are featured there now. Also on hand will be other artists and photographers. That's from 4 to 7 p.m. at Out West on Main Street in Old Town Newhall. Saturday night at the Lancaster Performing Arts Center, Grammy-winning keyboardist Bruce Hornsby plays a solo show. He had a big hit several years ago with The Way It Is and a few others you still hear on the radio. He also toured extensively with the Grateful Dead and its surviving offshoots, and often fronts his own band, the Noisemakers. Bruce Hornsby's solo tickets are $47 for orchestra and $42 for balcony. For tickets and info, call the box office at 661-723-5950 or visit lpac.org. A final note, be sure to catch award-winning SCV blues piano pounder Ron Tansky and fast-rising neo-psychedelic folk rock band Nacosta on Houseblend, hosted by yours truly, and premiering right here on SCV TV this Saturday night at 10. Well, that's it for now. You'll find lots more local entertainment news 24/7 at scvnews.com and hometownstation.com. I'm Stephen K. Peoples with the SCV Entertainment Minute. Back to you, Mark.
All right, thank you, Stephen. Representatives Buck McKee and Loretta Sanchez have introduced bipartisan legislation that will ensure that lions, tigers, and other dangerous big cats do not threaten public safety, diminish global big cat conservation efforts, or end up living in horrible conditions where they can be subject to mistreatment and cruelty. The Big Cats and Public Safety Protection Act would prohibit private possession of breeding of big cats except at highly qualified facilities, like accredited zoos, where they can be properly cared for and restrained, and would require big cat owners to register those animals and their location. A companion bill is expected to be introduced in the Senate soon. For more Santa Clarita news, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Archuleta.
This SCV NewsBreak is brought to you in part by Frontier Toyota.
Are you all-you-can-eat kind of hungry? Kyoto Seafood Buffet offers an endless feast of your favorite Asian and American cuisines. Sizzling hibachi cooked right in front of your eyes, fresh, delicious sushi, succulent crab legs, shrimp, oysters, and more. Kyoto Seafood Buffet offers an all-you-can-eat weekday lunch for just $9.99. Not in the mood for seafood? No problem. From steamy chow mein, tangy barbecue chicken, and savory roast, we've got your cravings covered. Visit Kyoto Seafood Buffet in the Big Lot Shopping Center on Soledad Canyon Road.
This SCV NewsBreak is brought to you in part by Frontier Toyota.